Hey folks, Kerry LaFramboise, Watchman Training. Just out here in the Idaho foothills enjoying the sunshine. Got to work with another student and help him improve his skills a little bit. And as I'm working with students, I'm noticing something that I thought might be helpful. When it comes to trigger press, pressing that trigger and allowing the gun to fire, there's a common theme, a common thread, a common issue that I'm finding, sometimes with newer shooters, sometimes with experienced shooters, and that is we don't like to wait. I don't know about you, but sometimes I can be a little impatient when things don't happen the way that I think they should happen. So with that handgun, for instance, you come up on target, and I'm left-handed, so it'd be like this. If you're right-handed, it'd be like this, and I'm pressing that trigger, and I'm pressing that trigger, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Have you ever been there? And as you're waiting, it just seems like it's an eternity. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and make the gun go off. And I can develop a bad habit of not waiting, but rushing the shot because I want it to go off now. When I do that, that creates that issue where I'm making the gun go off so it's not a perfect shot. I pull it off just a little bit because I'm the one manipulating the gun. Whether I'm shooting slow or fast, if I can learn to let the gun go off as I just increase pressure on the trigger, I wait, let the gun do what it's supposed to do. If I make it do it, I'm probably going to miss my mark. And you remember when we talked about lining up the sights and leveling off the gun or leveling off my life? If I don't do that, I miss the mark. It's an archery term that has to do with missing the mark, and that term is called sin, coincidentally. So when I rush things, then I sin or I don't hit the mark. When I don't wait for the trigger, I miss the mark. So let's learn to wait. Just as a visual, here's what that looks like. I'll tell students, hey, I want you to take your time on your shot. So the finger is poised right there on the trigger, and what they do is they just wait, literally. They don't do anything, and then they hammer the trigger. When I say wait, I don't mean wait and then take matters into your own hand. I mean wait as you're doing your part, slow increasing pressure on the trigger, wait for the gun to go bang. And when it goes bang, that should be what happens, a little bit of a startle response on your part because I didn't know it was going to go off right then. That's probably a perfect shot. And if I can figure out how to do that every time, whether I'm shooting slow or fast, I'm going to become a lot more accurate with my gun. And life is pretty much the same way. When I rush into things, when I don't wait, when I do it instead of allowing it to happen, sometimes I can make a pretty big mess and I can miss the mark. So whether it's with the handgun or with life, let's learn to wait. We do our part, we wait for the results to unfold. And I think the results will be much better. We'll hit the mark, we'll get a tighter group, we'll be a better shot. Maybe life will improve too. I hope that helps, and hope you have a great day. Kerry LaFramboise, Watchman Training. God bless.